Hello guys, Icy Panda here, bringing you some more WarZ gameplay commentary. This commentary is actually going to be, well, this gameplay in particular is actually going to be quite, intense, so to speak. As you saw in the video, I literally just started off. Pretty much I spawned in Lake Town. And I saw two people right off the bat with weapons and such. They were armed with Mossbergs, I think, and they were just pretty much armed, and I thought, no, I can't be having that. I need to take them out. And if you look at the comment section, guys, in the WarZ game chat, you're gonna see a few stuff these guys say. Well, not a few stuff. The guy says two things, right? That brings me to one of the points I want to make while you guys watch this video. Games in general, I mean, it's for entertainment purposes, right? That's what games are for. That's what producers want you to do. They want you to be entertained by their products. But obviously some people take games to such an extent where they start really getting not just normally attached to the game, but also getting emotionally attached. Like, you just saw that guy, right? Sorry whoever the hell you are, right? I'm not saying you're some nerd that just sits down on the computer and eats chips all day. That's not what I'm trying to say. That's not my point. So if you're watching this somehow and you're offended, then I apologize. For anyone that gets offended by what I say, again, I apologize, but this is just purely my own opinion. Games really shouldn't be taken this seriously. I mean, even when I play sometimes, if I get killed, right? Last night, I actually wanted to get another commentary out for you guys. So I wanted to get 2 gameplay commentaries out this morning. The problem was, I died about 3 times, literally. About 3 times, and that's when I gave up. Even I got pissed. I mean, you're gonna get pissed. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but taking it serious, taking it to the extent, so to speak, where you're cursing people, cussing them, and you're just completely raging, I think that's a bit too much. People need to realize, at the end of the day, it's a game. It's something which is not even real. It's just pixels, for God's sake. You've lost pixelated items which you could gain any time. It's just, when I die on WarZ, or Battlefield 3, or when I'm playing TF2 and I've got a crap team, I just shrug it off. It's just like, whatever, no worries kind of thing. It's no biggie, to be honest with you. It's not something anyone should really get pissed about. As you can see, I'm just looting up his stuff now. I finally found it. I was just walking around for a bit because I have this problem where I'll kill a person in a forest, particularly in a forest, and then I'll just be like, oh, where the fuck did I kill him? My last video, in fact, I killed some guy in the forest. I dropped him somewhere. I killed him with my sniper. I just didn't know where his loot was. I actually didn't know where his loot was, so I just kind of had to leave it there, so to speak. But, guys, it's just, sometimes you just need to be a tad bit more mature. That's what I think. I mean, one comment the guy said was, well, I see you, what did he say? I'm just reading it now. He goes, thanks for being mature or something. Well, that's very mature, I see. I was just thinking in my head, like, dude, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. Like, it's just ridiculous when you think about it. I killed you on WarZ. Just think about this, guys. I killed you on a game, right? Whether it's DayZ, WarZ, whatever. And I pretty much get called immature for that. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand that concept. But in this video, it's quite, I thought I'd give you guys a shorter video this time. Just kind of compress the video. Don't have all that, boring BS, so to speak. Just cram it with all action-packed stuff. The video's not too long, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I've kind of, took out a few bits, cropped a few bits out in the video, just to narrow down the length of the time, because I've noticed, when I'm doing live commentaries, especially with Ultron or by myself, whatever, when I'm generally doing live commentaries, I really go over the top. When I mean over the top, I enjoy this game so much that I'll stop recording, and I'll be like, oh shit, I've already been recording an hour, So I'm just trying to narrow it down now, kind of thing. I know that everyone doesn't really want to see it. Me walking around in a forest for 10, 15 minutes straight. It gets boring, I know. But the problem with live commentaries is you can narrow it down. It just doesn't really make sense because you're talking live, and then if you cut out live images, it just gets a bit, confusing for the viewers. So right now, I'm basically in Lake Town. I'm just trying to basically scavenge for myself. I got a lot of supplies off them people in terms of food and drink. So I'm pretty much loaded. I actually was contemplating whether to go to Campus City or not. That is quite a hostile area. Not to say Lake Town isn't. My God, Lake Town's very hostile. That's why you really need to watch your back in Lake Town. I never usually go in Lake Town without a buddy, because I've probably been killed more times in Lake Town via backstabs and people shooting from behind me in comparison to me actually seeing someone and killing them. Most at night, 80% of the time, if I see someone and I've got my rifle, I'll kill them, pretty much. Same goes my M16. I play it very, I can't even say it, strategic on WarZ. God. Same with Battlefield. I mean, that's just how my gameplay is. Or like Battlefield Vietnam when I used to play, for you veterans that know, Battlefield Vietnam, Battlefield 1942. I mean, I was very strategic on them games. I knew what I was doing. I used to always plan my route before I went somewhere. I used to always plan my attack before I went through with it, so to speak. Same with WarZ. I mean, I apply the same concepts to it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, but you can't always win, so. I'm just kind of just scouting around right now. I've fired about 3 shots off there, so I'm quite worried that someone's heard them shots. If anyone's in the town, they've definitely heard them shots, no doubt. But, what worries me the most on this game is just clans. Just clans and groups, that's it. If I see someone and he's lone wolf, that's not a problem for me. That's not an issue. But most of the time, when you kill one person on this game, it's ridiculous the amount of times this has happened. You'll kill one person, and then immediately his friend will swarm on you, or his group will literally hide in a building where they can get a clear view of you, and just wait until you go to grab his stuff, then they'll completely take you down. I mean, it's great. I mean, one point of it is great. It's good to see WarZ's community growing. Everyone's starting to make clans, everyone's starting to cooperate more. I mean, earlier on in this game, in the alpha stage, during the first, about 2 weeks into the alpha stage, it was just a complete PK fest. I mean, that's all everyone was doing. I'm not saying it isn't now. My God, it's still a PK fest. Anyone you see, they will try and kill you. That's just how the game is. And I don't think any mechanic they add into the game is going to change that unless they add PvE servers. And that pissed me off. I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Kind of thing. I didn't even know if I had a hammer, for God's sake. So, but, I hate going into these supermarkets and stuff because they make such loud noises, especially when you're walking around, when you're running around. You just make your spot so obvious. But, I was saying, yeah, unless they add actual PvE servers into the game, PvP is not going to stop. I mean, if you look at WarZ, beg your pardon, if you look at DayZ's pretty much the same thing. It's a bit more controlled, so to speak. I don't know why, but, I guess there's more to win in WarZ, so to speak. I don't know, but, unless they add PvE servers. That's not going to change. Personally, I don't like the idea of PvE servers. I think it's just stupid. The way I see it is, if it's an apocalypse, it's an apocalypse. If people can shoot you, then they should feel free to shoot you. That's it. There shouldn't be any more to that. If you die, then, bad chance. You start all over again. Most of us do that. I do that. Even I do that, You're going to see in this video, spoiler alert, I end up dying, but, most of the time when I record or when I play this game, I end up dying. Now I see someone right here. He's actually just got a hammer, right? I saw him previously on as well. I was scouting him since that time, since about 2 minutes. Most people will watch the first minute of my video and say, I see, you're just another bandit trying to make a name for himself on YouTube. That's not the case, right? Firstly, I'll just like to say, I wanted to create YouTube videos and just have my own YouTube account for ages. When I mean ages, I mean years back, right? When I was about 15, 16, I just really wanted to get into video making. It's just the thrill of it, and then I play video games anyway, so I was like, hey, why not upload my videos? But that was the whole concept behind it. I wasn't like, oh yeah, WarZ got famous and, more well known, so I'm going to start making videos. My initial first few videos were Team Fortress 2. I'm still going to be making Team Fortress 2 videos. I've got a few MVM clips. I've actually have another demo man gameplay. My initial idea was make Team Fortress 2 videos and take it from there. So I didn't kind of jump on the bandwagon, so to speak. So also my computer wasn't really good back then. I had some shit-ass Dell computer, which was a single core processor, integrated graphics, so what the fuck am I supposed to do, kind of thing. I was just stuck with my PS3. Not to say PS3 is bad, don't get me wrong, it's just I've always sorry, God, I'm catching a cold. I've always been a PC gamer. Since I played Battlefield, the earlier Battlefield games, I've literally been a PC gamer since then. So, now luckily I've upgraded my computer. I actually got Orchin to help me out. Props to him, shout out to him. Now I've got a pretty hardcore computer, which could pretty much run anything. So if you guys want to see a certain game, if you want to see, I don't know, a certain release, a certain game that you want to see, and I get a lot of, a lot of people saying, yeah, I see, release some, I don't know, Hitman videos, or release some more Battlefield 3 videos, so to speak. I'll do that, that's not a problem. I don't have an issue with that right now. And now I'm just getting chased by 3 zombies. Again, I'm just using this same technique, hit them, walk back, hit them, walk back. I kind of fail here because I'm just kind of panicking right now. I'm just like, oh shit, someone could see me right now. Just hurry the fuck up, so to speak, But I managed to take them out. I'm not really fussed. I've got a shitload of antibiotics. I've got bandages. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. The thing with this game is they need to make it, I don't know, they need to increase the zombie population. I think that's where the problem is on this game. Zombies are lethal, don't get me wrong. They are a threat. People say they're not a threat. The only reason they're not a threat because they come at you one by one. One by one, anyone can kill a zombie. Just pick up a hammer and bash him in the face. That's not a problem. That's not an issue. But if you're being swarmed by about 5 or 6 of them, and you don't have a good technique / game plan, you're pretty much gonna struggle. Because imagine there's about 5, 6 zombies coming after you, right? And you're in a big town like this. Not only will you alert more zombies, you'll most likely alert players. It's gonna be a hell of a hard time trying to kill all them zombies as well. Unless you can lose them. Yeah, you can lose them, but you know, that depends on the situation in the area or the map, to be honest with you. And right now, I cut a bit of the clip out. It just got a bit boring, to be honest with you. I was just walking around, just scouting around the area, like I said. Right now, actually, in the video, I heard a gunshot. I'm not quite sure if it was a Mossberg or a sniper. I couldn't really tell. I mean, the gun sounds on this game, they need to kind of nerf it. I mean, a Mossberg doesn't sound like a fucking 50 cal. You know, and a bloody 9mm Jericho does not sound like an M4. So, I don't know. I personally think they need to nerf the sounds a bit. I want to briefly talk about the Mossberg in a bit after this short clip. I'm basically just kind of looking around now. I thought, okay, let me just eat my food. Let me get ready and try and find this guy, basically. Because a sniper on this map, not this map, sorry, a sniper in this town is a pain in the ass. Because there's so many spots he can be in, so many areas he can be in. You just don't know. Especially Sniper Mountain. Sniper Mountain is very obvious, right? Don't get me wrong, it's very obvious. But if you're in the town and you're looking directly up at him, it's impossible to kill him. It's impossible. Unless you've got a sniper rifle yourself. But even then, he's got the advantage. So right now, I'm just searching about. I'm just like completely paranoid right now. I'm like, oh, fuck me. He's around here somewhere. He must know I'm here. Luckily, he doesn't actually spot me. He doesn't know where I am. And fun enough, it wasn't the sniper that I spot. I thought at first, okay, that's the sniper guy. But it actually wasn't the sniper. And I believe right there, I see him. He's lying down on top of that roof of that house. And I was like to myself, okay, let me just get a closer distance. Right, guys, I want you to watch this clip very carefully. Very, very carefully, right? And just tell me, right? Let me know if I've missed. Or, I don't know, did I miss? Was my aiming just completely off? I mean, look at that. Alright. Okay, that was a bit low. Look at this clip now. I aim at him again. Try and take the shot. Bang. Nothing. At this point, I'm very frustrated. So I was like, okay. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Line up your scope and shoot him again. Take the third shot. So that's what I did. Lined it up. I aimed it even higher this time. Bang. Not dead. At this point in time, I was actually thinking, okay, this guy, either I'm aiming wrong, or I'm doing something really stupid that I shouldn't be doing, or this guy could possibly be a hacker, because I've come across a few hackers on this game. A lot of the hackers seem to be at the airfield. I don't know. I mean, the airfield, I've never really picked up anything good from there, to be honest with you. I've picked up a Mossberg and like a couple of 9mm. That's about it. I haven't picked up any of the bad boy weapons like M4s, M16s, AKs. I haven't come across that. So I'm just literally paranoid right now because I know he's there. I know he's looking at me because his helmet was directly facing in my direction and he most likely had third person view enabled. So you can actually, if any of you guys don't know, if you enable third person view and you're behind a wall, or if you're lying down and you've got like a little, what's it called? Let's just say like a bunch of bricks in front of you, so to speak, you can see over that. So I'm thinking he's doing that. So I'm just like, okay, I don't want to move. I don't want to get close to him because he initially could take me out pretty easily. So I'm just kind of waiting it out right now. I'm just like waiting it out, taking it easy. And I believe in a minute or two, you're actually going to see some more action. So I'm just literally just scoping in, waiting for him to come out. I'm just like, please stand up. Just begging like, please stand up. So I could take him out. So luckily, I believe in about 10 seconds or so, you're going to see what happens. But I'm just basically just looking around now. I'm really paranoid. I'm thinking people are going to come all over me. He might have friends. You don't know. I mean, he could be in a clan for all I know. That's you know, that's the thing about this game. You can never trust anyone. That's my rule. Don't trust anyone. Trust yourself. That's pretty much how I roll on this game. But he gets up right here, and I just take him down one shot. Bang, and he's down. Wait, I was just praying for that moment. I was just like, fuck the stuff, right? I was fussed about the stuff obviously, but I just wanted to make sure he was dead. Just completely dead. I wanted to make sure he drops, basically. But, I was just like, I took like a massive breath after that, and I was just like, oh, fuck, that's cool. Alright, he's dead. Kind of thing, you know. And, another question for you guys. How the hell do you get on top of that building? Because, this is another part of the clip which I kinda cut out, because it got a bit too long. I was generally being completely retarded and an idiot, basically. I walked around this building for at least, you're only going to see about a few minutes of it, I swear to you, about at least 10 minutes, if not more, walking around this building, walking in the building, trying to find a ladder, trying to find some stairs, you know, just trying to find some way to get up there, so to speak. Nothing. Not a single ladder, not a single route to get on top of that house. And I was just thinking to myself, how the hell did he do this? Did he get on top of another building and just James Bond style and fly, like jump across the building or something? I don't know. Like, I was really confused. So I just narrowed it down to hacks. I was like, nah, man, you must be fucking hacking. There's no way to get up there unless I've missed it and it's been like very, very obvious. And guys, if you can see in the chat, the guy's actually writing there, right? He's like, what the hell was that gun? Blah, blah, blah. Put that aside and note down his name. Right? Just remember that name, right? It will come in useful in a few minutes. Just keep that name in mind. So right now, I was like, okay, there's no ladders outside. Let me check inside. The thing is, I know this town pretty much inside out. I know there's no ladders here. I know there's no secret stairway or, you know, some secret mechanic that when you click, it you know, it hoists you up on top of the building. I mean, I've been in here multiple times. So I was just really confused right now. I was just like, okay, what the hell kind of thing. So in the end right here, I was just like, you know what, forget it. Forget it. Screw your items. I'm not going after you no more. I give up. So I'm just walking around right now, just giving it one more look, and then I had to just pull myself away and just be like, I see, get the fuck out of here, just go, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, that name, guys, it's very this part of the video is actually very ironic. In a second or so, I'm gonna pull up the server list, look down that list and find that guy's name. He has a similar account on this server. So I know for a fact he's coming back for his stuff. He probably, I think he dropped an M4. It didn't look like an M16, it looked like an M4. So I'm guessing this guy's really pissed and he doesn't like me, right? No one in this town seems to like me after this. You know, people are starting to fucking hunt me down like an animal, for God's sake. This guy's no exception, so I know he's gonna come. I know he's gonna be here somewhere. You know, whether he comes in a minute or two, maybe he comes in 5 or 10 minutes, I don't know. But I know for a fact he's going to be here. So I'm just watching my back. I'm watching around to see any signs of anyone. You know, to try and... I don't know, just to try and see if I can see anyone. Because I know at least one person in this town is going to come back. At least one. I doubt the other two are going to come back. I mean, they were just really pissed off and they just went off in a rage. You know, GG, bro. What else can I say? You know, good fight, I guess. But you know, I'm just keeping it cool right now. I'm keeping it easy, and I'm just in the process. I'm just trying to look for more supplies. You know, I'm watching my back, watching for other people, but at the same time, I'm just trying to gather some supplies, etc. Usually, me and Orchon, aka Donna Kebab, we usually will go out about 9 to 10 UK time, London time that is. And we'll usually play at that time. And I hear footsteps at this point in time, and I was like, okay, it must be someone. And guess what? Same guy with an M16 this time. Dropped him for the second time. He's gotta be pissed now. Even I would be pissed if I got killed by the same guy twice. You know, I'd be fucking raging myself, don't get me wrong. But he drops an M16 this time. I was like, okay, I won that M16, so I'm just gonna try and pull the zombies away from the loot, from his body, so I can loot his stuff up. I don't think he had anything, if I can remember correctly. I think he just had an M16 and maybe some medical supplies. That was basically about it, but again, he got me down to very low health. So, you know, shout out to you, dude. Good try. You know, he could have dropped me very easily if I wasn't paying full attention. You know, as you guys saw, my health was basically down to my feet. Not even my knees, my feet. So, you know, all in all, it was a good run. It was a good run in Lake Town. I survived longer than I thought I would. I got more kills than I thought I would, that's for sure. I'm just basically, you know, I'm really hyped now. I'm just like, yeah, I feel like the king of the world. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I feel like the Terminator. I feel like nothing can kill me right now. I'm like completely invulnerable. No one can take me down. I don't care if 10 snipers shoot me right now. I will stand up and I will live, basically. And then I'm just searching around the cliff, you know, really pumped up at this point in time. Like, yeah, I've got so many guns right now. I've got a shit ton of supplies. I'm all good. Nothing's gonna kill me. And guess what? At this point in time, I'm just like, bang. What? Right now, just like, oh, for God's sake, seriously. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could like, favorite, and share, and subscribe possibly, that would be awesome. And again, guys, take care, everyone.